1. Early morning briefing. At the air base, at 5:30 a.m. local time, all pilots and crews gathered in the main briefing room. The exercise commander, Major Ryan, stood in front of a large screen displaying the day's training plan. He explained that today was an emergency takeoff exercise simulating a surprise attack on the base. Major Ryan explained the scenario. A missile attack alarm sounded. The aircraft must take off in less than 10 minutes. Focus, expedited procedures and maintaining flight safety. 2. Pilot physical and mental examination. After the briefing, each pilot underwent a brief blood pressure, pulse, and psychological check by the field medical team. This was to ensure that none of the pilots were overly fatigued before the intense training began. 3. Aircraft inspection and emergency preparation. On the apron, technicians had been preparing since dawn. Each aircraft, F-16, F-35, or C-17, depending on the training scenario, had its avionics, hydraulics, and fuel systems checked. Fuel tanks were fully filled to scramble standards. The cockpit ladder was in place, and the ground crew awaited immediate instructions. 4. The training alarm sounded. At 7 a.m., the simulated attack alarm sounded loudly throughout the base. The pilots, already on standby, immediately ran to their aircraft. The ground crew opened the canopy. The pilots climbed quickly. The harness and helmet were fastened in less than 2 minutes. 5. Engine start and fast clearance. The pilots started the engines using the fast start procedure. The ground crew removed the wheel chocks and disengaged all control surface safety devices. The control tower granted emergency clearance for all aircraft in a staggered takeoff formation. Six. Taxi and emergency formation takeoff. The aircraft moved down the taxiway at a speed above normal taxi speed, jogging taxi. Each pilot maintained a safe, but not too great, distance to allow for rapid succession of takeoffs. At the end of the runway, there was no long pause. As soon as one aircraft takes off, the next aircraft is ready to roll off immediately. 7. Takeoff and air formation. After takeoff, the pilot immediately raises the landing gear and performs a climbing turn away from the base. The aircraft form a V formation or line abreast as instructed by the air commander at an altitude of 3,000 to 5,000 feet for the holding area. 8. Communication and scenario validation. In the air, the pilot communicates with ground control to validate the takeoff time. Major Ryan, in the control room, records. Time from alarm to takeoff. Engine start time. Taxi and roll time. 9. Debriefing and exercise evaluation. After all aircraft have landed safely, all crews and pilots return to the briefing room. Major Ryan plays the apron CCTV footage and radio communications. He evaluated pilot boarding speed, ground crew technician procedural accuracy, taxi discipline and takeoff formation, coordination with ATC, air traffic control, in emergency situations. 10. Exercise closing. Major Ryan emphasized that this exercise would be repeated monthly to improve reflexes and emergency operations discipline. Your speed and accuracy today could save hundreds of aircraft if this scenario were to occur, he emphasized.